So what is your experience in when you first stepped into China?
When we first landed at the airport, we were greeted by this super friendly tour guide called Jenny, and she guided us throughout the entire journey, like throughout the bus trips and everything. She will be like sharing all about China. And the first stop was Hangzhou, and what left the deepest impression was the Lingyin Temple, which, when compared to Singapore's temples, is really big and it's really eye-opening. As an APR student, for year 2 we'll be having agency-based learning, and we'll be visiting big agencies such as Ogilvy. So during this Nanjing trip, we managed to visit Ogilvy, and which is good experience for me since I can apply it for my studies in Singapore.
It's also a new, it's a new experience for me, especially as I get to delve more into the Chinese culture through the visits to the tea plantation in Hangzhou, as well as the visits to the Confucius Temple in Nanjing, the different architectural sites, different historical sites where I get to learn more about the Chinese history.
I feel that at this point we can actually Singapore and China, for us and our Chinese friends, we can really learn a lot from each other, like from their theory and from their from Chinese side, we want to learn about our knowledge. As for us, I found out that the Chinese side, during the critique, I was very impressed because they really know their theory and go very deep into the meaning. So I realized that, wow, actually really need their input to complement with our projects, which I think their advice from their theoretical knowledge actually helps us to know what we need to bring our projects to the next level.
In China, they taught us to incorporate local cultures into the design itself, and that is something that I'm not really very exposed to, and that's why what I learned over there was that, and that really was really beneficial in the sense that whatever I learned was very, very applicable to whatever I'm doing in year 2, especially in semester 2.1, and where I have to do a lot of designing for advertisements for my advert.
I've learned that in China, whatever they do, they like to mix everything with culture. So that's what we try to achieve in the video that we did with the Nanjing students when we were there. And also we get to see some on-set filming, which was cool. All the professional people and equipment, and we get to see a glimpse of it. And I guess we can take 1 or 2 things away from it.
I could say that it's a really good learning experience for me, as it is a really wonderful experience for us to visit our various industry company. Even though I'm a VFX student and we didn't really visited like a VFX studio or something in Nanjing, we still get to visit things that are related to my course. It was quite a learning experience for us to mix together with the students over there, as we tend to share our 2 different aspects of our skill sets. Like for our group, I was involved in a food group, so we have to come up with various questions to answer as we intend to create a video on it. Through this thing, we have quite a little bit of stumbling blocks on how to create a video, as we don't have a specific reason for the videos, like for it to be created. However, our Nanjing University student was very clever. They came up with ideas, but the ideas were very well thought of. They went right in depth into why the video must be created. So it was very theory based, yet our skill set helped them to create the video as well.
Through the China trip, I had a lot of learning exposure, such as going to on-site filming, and we got to visit Nanjing, Hangzhou and Hengdian. And although we had a different learning style in Singapore, we went over to China and joined with Nanjing University students to explore their country and culture. I got to expose myself to see how my seniors work in real life situations, and how we can use like use my course skills, put my course skills into use in our daily lives. So I found that this overseas trip was a very huge opportunity for me to get ready myself for the future.
In Nanjing, I actually have the chance to interact with the students from Nanjing University. We are being given a project to work on together. My project was, the topic for my project was actually living and housing. So our concept of this project, both of us, both sides, we Ngee Ann Poly student and the Nanjing University student, we collaborate together, and when we came out with a concept of Nanjing is our home or house. So it's in a house and a home, this concept. So there's a lot of people that in Nanjing, they're actually not living there, but we actually interview and ask them why they treat Nanjing as their home. Overall trip was really fun and exciting. If there's a given opportunity, I will go Nanjing again.